Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Magic Infinitum 3. And the first thing we're going to do is, I reinstalled the pack because let's see what that's going to be the Patreon wings or something, right? Okay, so we got that we don't need. Okay, very good. Hey, there we go. As you can see, my arm, kind of whole self is covered in arrows. It's because I've been out fighting the Gaia Guardian and the various undead jerks that he summons. We've fought him a whole bunch of times though, and I've got, what do we have here? 6 more Die of Fate. So we're gonna hope we get what we need out of him here. Okay, the Ring of Loki is not one of the things we're looking for. It's interesting. We should look it up. I might give it a try. So it calls upon Loki's ability to be in many places at once. You sneak right-click a block with an empty hand, and then if you sneak right-click other blocks, and then what? Multiple boxes, allowing for, mass placement of blocks. I see. That's very interesting. So you kind of set a range for it. Let's check this thing out. So, and let's get out just some cobblestone. So let's sneak right click. Okay, gives us a little ghost block. Sneak right click again. And then what do we do? After the selection is complete, multiple boxes. When a block is placed, look at that. Okay. That's so neat. Now, I wonder if we were to sneak right click like up here. What happens now? Back far enough to see it. Yeah. That's really cool. You could do a lot with that. Okay, let's do another one. This time, the Ring of Thor. Okay, yeah, that's one of the things we were looking for. That's great. This will allow us, once we craft it, to wield the Hammer of Thor without having absorption. We have absorption from this armor, but we might not always have this armor. Now this gives us, okay, yeah, this is an apple that you can just keep eating. I guess we should put it in the kitchen with the rest of the fruit. What's next on the menu? Eye of the Flügel. Let's see. Eye? Yeah, I don't know how to make that character, so I couldn't search for that. So, the eye. Okay, so it's a recall. So it can't warp across dimensions. Oh, so you can, okay, so you can use it in combination to with the Flügel Tiara. I'm making fun. I don't even know how it's pronounced. An empty flight bar. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That was the other thing we're looking for. So not only does this thing give you plus 20 health, it gives you a ton of protection from elemental sources. You know, your fire, your drowning, all that kind of thing. Look at those fancy extra hearts. Might actually run out of regen from our helmet here. We may have to eat something. What if we ate a golden banana? Mmm, delightful. Nice and metally. Okay, we got one more. Dice lands on a 4. Okay, so that must be everything we can get from the dice. It'll just keep giving us more stuff like this. You only get one of everything. All those artifacts we got. I was very happy to have them. We got a ton of Gaia Spirit ingots too. Now it occurs to me we took a lot of hits. So we might have another perk or two. We're kind of making a beeline. We've got just enough perks left to, is it here that we're trying to go? It's here that we're trying to go. We'll get a little bit more luck down there too. So what do we decide the shortest path was? So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we won't make it. Or we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think we're going to make it. I thought we had just enough. Well, I'm going to go down there for the luck anyway. So a little bit more effectiveness on everything, some more armor. That's another plus 6% effectiveness of the perks. I wonder, yeah, I think we might have gotten another half a heart there. So awesome. Oh, look at that armor. We've got it. Like, dear, oh dear. What color is blue? So we know it goes from yellow to orange to normal. So that's 3 full armor bars plus 1. Fancy. Now to progress, we're going to need to do some rune rituals. We'll actually need 2 master rune holders. Those get consumed, but the regular ones don't. Or at least I think they get consumed. We're going to make about 20 of these. Whoops. Not what I was trying to do there. I'll make about 20 of those. Now what we're going to do is we're just gonna set this up out here. We're not going to need it. We're going to do these once, I hope. So we're not going to need a permanent home for them. Under each one of these goes a regular rune holder. So I'm going to get this set up. Okay, that looks about right. We'll soon find out if it isn't. Now, in each one of these goes a rune. We're probably going to have to make some, but that's okay. You know, I think we're going to see if we can make this. There's one for the basic ones. And I think we're going to have, because now that we've got plenty of Gaia spirits, so we can use these in place of any elemental rune. And I guess that includes the seasonal runes. And these are okay, so we're missing one. Which one are we missing here? We got to make Envy. Cool. Now the way these work is like, let's look at the recipe for the Rune of Envy, wherever, here it is. You see these things flashing to Rune of Elements? That means you just put 2 of them down there, and they count as the 2 more specific runes. So that's really cool. Ooh, a perhaps important difference. Those elemental runes got consumed. Huh. Yeah, so if that's the case, maybe we'll just do this the regular way. So a pride, an autumn, and an air. Now before we can even do a rune ritual, we need the wisdom of Odin, and we're going to steal it from the same place he did. What we need is Well, I know how to craft it. I forget what it's called. It's kind of the opposite of what we did with the Elven Gateway core. The conceit is that it's, that's right, Terra Steel. It's a branch of the Yggdrasil, the tree. So we're gonna stick that down. Where are we gonna put this thing? We'll put it just right here. And then we're gonna need this horn. Make sure we make the right one. It is a horn of the wild, right? Let's find out. I think it's a horn of the wild. It's a horn of the wild. So we'll go ahead and craft one of those. Which I think is just some living wood. Living wood and a pasture seed. How do we make a pasture seed? Just grass? Alright. I think we can find some grass lying around. There we go. One pasture seed. And one horn of the wild. Now we're going to take this thing, and we're going to throw it in there, and we'll get the Yaller horn back. I think what we do is we right-click with the Yaller horn, and then we're going to want to send mana to this thing. And as we send mana to it, we'll get the branch to drip, and it will slowly fill up the Yaller horn. Looks about right to me. Let's take a drink. Mmm. Yummy. That's where Odin stole his wisdom from. I think I forget if he tricked Eimer into falling asleep or if he killed him. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's get these runes out. A few more things we're gonna need. We're gonna want a piece of polished andesite. Probably way down here at the bottom, right? There we go. We're gonna need some red string. And for that, we're gonna need pixie dust, block of redstone, some of that ender air stuff that we grabbed with the bottle in the end. What else do we need here? We're gonna need a gold. We're gonna need a golden pasture seed, and we're gonna need a tiny planet. So let's look up golden pasture seed. Okay, we just need a regular pasture seed and some wheat. Okay, pasture seed, golden pasture seed. As for the tiny planet, let's see what's in. I don't think it's too bad. Okay, we can probably just craft this. Yeah. Ha! We're gonna have to go, now that we drank from the well, we're gonna have to take another stab at the Guardian of Gaia. That's okay. Let's go ahead and make another Gaia Spirit Ingot. Head on back there. Okay, here we go again. And here come the jerks. And we've almost got him. Hold still. Alright. Somewhere in this mess should be the Master Rune Holder thing that we're looking for. Another Elementum Sword. Sure enough, there it is. We're just gonna right click all these runes on here and hopefully we got it set up right. And now I think what we do, all those extra items in the recipe, I think we just toss down here. And then we right click on the, oh, we don't have the mana tablet. There we go. And there we go. takes a whole mana tablet to make this happen, but it's worth it. Oh. Now the golden rune of, what do you call it, gets consumed, so we'll have to fight the Gaia Guardian one more time. But we're going to fight it with Mjolnir. Now we can pick it up because we have the Ring of Thor and or we have Absorption. You can have either one of those things. We have both. Now, we're going to want to enchant the heck out of this thing. We're looking specifically for hammer mobility. It's very slow. We don't want Knowledge of the Ages. Take the Soulbound. Now it does have some, you can throw this, so you're going to get some missile weapon enchantments. Hammer mobility, there we go. We'll put Vampire Slayer on it. Capturing, hammer mobility 2, hammer mobility 3. Very nice. Okay, hammer mobility goes all the way up to 5. I did not know that. Now the only problem with this thing is we can't put looting on it. So we'll definitely be hanging on to our Gobber Sword, and we'll work towards the end Gobber Sword, because looting is probably something we're going to want. But let's give this thing a spin. See how we do. Okay. We'll throw it first. Oh, that hit him hard. Oh, it's all laggy. Yeah, you see, it's still not the fastest, but with hammer mobility 5, it's plenty fast. Hold still, let me throw it at you again. Okay, yeah, you see how there's a cooldown? It's not that bad a cooldown. Anyway, Hammer of Thor, cool. Alright, we're getting into the jerk wave here. So, oh, where'd that thing go? So this will give you a better idea what you can do with it. A little lightning? Yeah. How's that? Honestly, I don't mind the lack of looting. So much garbage from these guys. Well, garbage in the beginning. Leaving the barrier. Oh! Oh no. I picked too much stuff up, it looks like. There we go. I must have put it down and then my inventory filled up. Anyway, we'll deal with this and we'll be back. Now, one thing we're gonna need to cast this next rune ritual is Soul Scribe. And I guess it's really only good for killing Endermans. I guess it does a really good job with that. But we're just gonna consume it up. And we're also gonna need a mana glass vial. I don't actually know that we have any mana glass. We might have used it all. Yeah, I'll have to go make some real quick. Now, in addition to all this stuff, the ritual calls for a wandering trader. Fortunately, we've had one in our backpack for about 3 weeks. We're just going to toss him in here and right-click. Oh no! I want to do this fast before it, oh, for crying out loud. What are we doing wrong here? Uh-oh. Okay, 2 problems. This is just a regular rune holder. We need a master rune holder. So there's that. Also, we're going to need some mana. Okay, let's try to get this all set up again here. We got our Alf Steel, Mana Glass Vial, Soul Scribe, our Wandering Trader. We have to sacrifice one? I don't think we have to kill it, but maybe it has to be in the circle? Oh, okay, yeah, it had to be in the circle. Glad he didn't run off. All right. Now this gives us the blood of, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And what we do with it is we mix it with some honey. Do we have some honey? Looks like we do. Looks like we don't. That's okay, we got honey seeds to beat the band over here. All right. It just takes one. I thought it just took one. Maybe it's not a shapeless recipe. Need a full crafting table for it. Okay, one meat of that guy. Now what we should be able to do is drink hearty and hop in. Ho 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 ho! Is it gonna work? Is it just gonna turn green? It's gonna work. Face to face. Underwater. Good. Okay. I don't know if there's much all out here. There's like a couple of spots to discover, and there's some atmosphere. There's more living rock than you can shake a stick at. There's also some normal overworld ores. There's we'll just mark this as Alfheim. And we'll also make a waypoint for it in case we forget that /home is a thing. We'll call it the portal. All right, let's explore around. See, we got some pixies. Friendly little guys. There's livestock. We got all the dreamwood we can eat. Cherrywood from Forbidden Arcanus. There's petal apothecaries all over the place. You'll see them everywhere. And this is what I meant by more living rock than you're ever gonna need. The place is literally made out of it. So that's nice. It looks like the Valhelsia structures might have crept in here. You never know what you're gonna find in some of these dimensions. Like the way the mods interact with each other. It's so it looks like we'll get the structures and their associated mobs. That could be interesting. There's nothing in here, is there? Yeah. Let's see what else we find. Okay, I see a Sylph from Ars Nouveau, so I suspect Ars Nouveau mobs will spawn at night. Oh, right, you can get Metamorphic Stone here too, can't you? I like Metamorphic Stone. There's all kinds of different colors of it. It's a great building material. We might take a look at that later on in the pack. Here's what some of the ore looks like. This is just regular gold. You can see it's actually quite close to the surface. So that's nice. Let's see if there's anything more around here. Probably not. I don't think there's much in the way of caves or stuff like that. I think we found it, folks. Yes! There it is. That's a bunch of gold. I think we can also find... Let's see. However, you think you found a way to temporarily remove the curse. Okay. So we remove the curse and then we can use it. I don't know. I noticed it is in a looter chest. Okay, it's fine. There it is. The Cursed Ring of Andwari. Nice. I'm a little confused. I'm not sure we need... I'm not sure we need to do the Rune Ritual. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some mana weave cloth. Let's see how we do. I'll take on using. There's Nature's Mend. I would also like Unbreaking. Take Soulbound. I really don't want Magnet. Don't want any of those either. Alright, let's get it enchanted up. Okay, I'm sure it will be fine. We got Unbreaking one. It's okay. We're running out of soul shards. We're gonna have to go get some more. So what we do, apparently, is place gold blocks? I have that right? Place a gold block, get a reward. Gave us some gold nuggets. And didn't use any durability. Got some more gold nuggets. Okay, and we get some ingots, we get some equipment, we got some golden apples. That's cool. It used a little bit of the durability, but I'll bet if we well, I don't know, I think we're out of aura, but I think we also get the basic idea of how that thing works. It's pretty cool. Never run out of gold. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time. That's more or less Mythic Botany. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode when we get into something else. Bye-bye.